Do you use Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp? More than 2 billion people do. Unfortunately, the recent Cambridge Analytica data scandal has brought many issues to light about how Facebook uses your data and informs you when an issue arises. Since 2014, more than 2 billion Facebook profiles, like yours and mine, were scrapped by third parties without our permission on Facebook and then maliciously used against us. Thankfully, there are many efforts out there taking a stand for our privacy and how big companies respect our data. Organizations like VPN.com have created campaigns entirely around #DeleteFacebook to bring awareness to the reality of how our data is being used. In fact, they sent 6 huge #DeleteFacebook box trucks to the U.S. Capitol and Facebook headquarters, along with arranging multiple protests to advocate for more privacy and protection for consumers all across the world. To learn more about how to delete your Facebook or to keep up with the protests, visit vpn.com/Facebook today.
So, is this on?
Sometimes they'll boo who they normally cheer and cheer who they normally boo. We love all of it. It's all in the name of fun. So let's keep the party rolling, shall we?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. We're having our own superstar shakeup this week. I'm Andrew Pisano, and unfortunately, Eric Hamilton and Joe Pisano have been traded to the NXT podcast. So joining me is Josh Reese, because he got traded from NXT to the main podcast. So welcome aboard, Josh Reese. How's it going, buddy? How's it going?
Oh, it's not Josh Reese. It is Mr. WrestleMania.
Okay.
The pay-per-view prediction champion, Eric, the Slamilton Hamilton.
That's great, buddy. That's great. So happy for you. Don't rub my head with the title. Don't do that, okay? Can you be a little respectful?
Can you stand up for a second?
No.
Just for a second. I'll show you this cool trick.
Yeah, okay. He slapped my ass with the title. And he liked it.
I'm just going to keep this here the whole time I'm recording.
Awesome.
It looks good, right? In camera, right?
Oh, it looks perfect.
It looks perfect, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe actually a little higher.
Uh-huh.
A little higher. Right there.
How's that?
That's
Is that good?
Perfect.
Wait, hold on. How about now?
Yeah, that should be good. That should be really good for the show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome,
You ready
everyone.
you ready to shake things up?
They're already shook. That's what the kids say, right? Shook?
I guess.
S-H-O-O-K?
I don't know what the kids say anymore. I watched
No.
SNL and musical guest was Cardi B. I didn't know
What is that?
who or what a Cardi B is.
No, she co-hosted on Fallon, and
Oh, really?
I really don't.
She was a co-host?
She was a co-host on the Tonight Show with Fallon, and I don't like this word. I think she's like half retarded.
Well,
like seriously.
Yeah.
Like he's interviewing her, and she's like, "Yes,
Oh.
yes,
Yes?
oh, okay, okay." Like, did she get hit with a brick when she was a kid or something?
I literally feel like a grandpa, and I'm only 31, but I hear today's music, and I'm like, this music's terrible. It's garbage. But it is, though.
It kind of is.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not hip with the times.
what's wrong with the music industry?
What's wrong with the music these days? What's wrong with the music these kids are listening to?
So anyways, no, in case you were worried, in case you fall for every, trick that I do.
You marks.
Basically all of these, pranks that I've played on the audience have all involved Josh Reese somehow.
The one where Josh walked off.
Yeah.
All-time best.
That was a good one.
If,
it really was.
If you're not a Patreon, You need to start paying that $1 a month just to hear that episode.
Even you were like, "Hey, was that weird or what?"
No, it was like you guys really got into it, and Josh walked off, and you're like, Josh left. I don't know if there's a podcast next week. Okay, bye.
Right.
Yeah, it was well played. Well played, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I've been waiting 6 months to hear that.
Well, let me shake your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, the payoff is
We're
great.
back in time. So no superstar shakeup here, but
Joe really isn't here today.
Joe isn't here. He'll be here next week.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, he had other commitments, more important things.
Yeah.
Like his children.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we miss shit.
That's right.
Sometimes we miss shows.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, well, you guys, not me. But
never Andrew.
Never me.
Perfect Andrew.
Well, I've missed a couple of pay-per-view recaps, but
well, then why even try?
I'm probably going to miss more pay-per-view recaps.
All pay-per-view recaps.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
For the distant future.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for August, right?
Fingers crossed. Keep them crossed. Yeah.
Shit,
for TakeOver.
Huh?
What?
For
TakeOver.
Oh, yeah.
For
right.
TakeOver.
TakeOver Brooklyn.
I'm still not into WWE so much right now.
Yeah.
Just NXT.
I don't blame you. And, we'll get into it. Superstar Shakeup was this week.
Superstar Shakeup.
And, yeah.
So anyways, before we get to it, last week we read off like 42 new patrons to the podcast, and this week we have like another 20 to read. It's been pretty fantastic.
Can I read them this week?
You can absolutely read them. I'm tired of mispronouncing everyone's last names.
All right. So first, at the top of the list, we've got 2 new $10 donators.
That's right.
That's a big deal.
It is.
So thank you to James Lang and Alexander Clark.
Clarky. No, I'm just kidding.
Clark with an E. And then the rest of our patrons, we've got Mark with a C, no last name, like Sting.
Exactly. Like Cher, Sting.
Yeah. Cody Ellis, Stephen Haven, Scott Levin, Stephen Best, Oscar Estrellas. Sorry if I botched it. Nick Moser, Captain Roy.
Real name.
AJ Flores, Aaron Gleason, Proteas.
I'm so glad I'm not doing it this time.
Assad
Boxa.
Okay.
Isn't that kayfabe jobber?
I think it is.
Yeah,
it is.
So,
it is. Oh, hey. Sorry you got like ass raped by Paul Heyman too.
Yes, he did. But if you're gonna get ass raped by anyone, it might as well be
Paul Heyman. Jean?
Maybe Jean. Maybe it's Jean Grey.
YSKN Belize. Thank you.
Some people don't use their real names.
Yeah, no, they don't. Tess Monaco.
Yeah.
Mark Wardle.
Yeah.
This has to be
a real name.
A lasagna enthusiast.
Yeah, I met that guy. He's pretty cool.
Mr. Enthusiast is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, what loving parent gives you a middle name of lasagna?
Exactly. It's pretty great.
Yeah. I'm going to say Lara Stockley. She's from across the pond.
England, right? I think.
She is. Mm-hmm. She's in our like wrestling group. She likes to post.
Right.
Yeah. Brandon Bicknays and Nick Ryder.
Yeah.
Reader?
Maybe. Sure.
Yeah. If I botched your name, I am sorry. But you are an awesome person because you are now one of the donating patrons. You are all in when it comes to this show.
That's right.
You're getting in on the ground floor.
We have over 200 patrons now.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I mean, God, the company retreat this year.
Yeah.
Shit.
Off the chain, man.
Off the chain.
And it's just the 3 of us, but it's crazy.
I mean, we're talking presidential suite in Caesar's Palace.
It's a sausage fest. It's like Saudi Arabia up in here.
Oh, man.
No women allowed.
Sorry.
So anyways, you want to talk about Monday Night Raw?
Hey, you know what we should do?
Because I don't.
Let's shake things up.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about SmackDown first?
Yeah?
No, that's a terrible idea. Let's start with
I think
Raw.
that would screw everything up.
I think it would.
So Jeff Hardy comes out with his U.S. title.
What?
At first, I was like, it's not a bad. Like, we could actually do that one day. This is really the only week where we absolutely can't do that.
We can't do it this week.
So that's not a bad
There's
idea.
Too much, like, the continuity of the shows this week would be ruined.
And really, WWE already struggles with the continuity so
They
much.
really do.
That doing that would really
They
screw
have
it up.
just, like, their greatest Royal Rumble is turned into a train wreck after Superstar Shakeup.
The people of Saudi Arabia must be so pissed.
Oh, my
You've ruined our event!
Yeah.
This will not be the greatest Rumble ever.
Like, I mean, there's people who, I mean, the stadium holds like 62,000 people.
Yeah.
It's like a WrestleMania. It's like the first,
It
like,
totally is.
foreign WrestleMania, basically.
It's going to be like 4 hours
Yeah,
at least.
I mean, a 50-man Royal Rumble, you're looking at like 5 hours, honestly. Yeah.
Friday afternoon, get ready to skip work.
Like what? Yeah, it starts.
Like at noon, I think, right? Didn't we say that?
Yeah, I think noon Eastern.
Yeah.
So,
Whatever.
all right, well, let's kick this chicken.
All I know is we're doing predictions for it so we can take that, so I can take that title back.
You're not taking my title on, no.
In Saudi Arabia.
On the greatest Royal
I'm going to
Rumble.
beat you in Saudi Arabia for that title.
Yes.
So anyways, Kurt Angle kicks off Monday Night Raw, welcomes us to the Superstar Shakeup, and then Sunil Singh comes out, interrupts him to introduce the newest member of Raw.
Him. Just him.
It's really him because he came out first. But he introduces the United States champion, Jinder Mahal.
Interesting.
Mahal comes out. He demands a limousine every week,
Okay.
as well as the same perks that Brock Lesnar gets.
So, you know what? Give it to him. We'll see you in SummerSlam.
Exactly. Right.
Peace.
And we'll see that title then too, I guess.
I guess so.
So Kurt, of course, says, fuck that. You're defending your title right now. And then Jeff Hardy comes out.
Here's something funny. Mm-hmm. So, the Hardy Boys came back.
Yes.
Won tag team gold.
Yes.
They lose tag team gold.
Yes.
Jeff gets injured.
Yeah.
Matt struggles alone on the card for months.
Yeah.
Can't find anything. They give him the Woken gimmick. He may get the tag titles back. Jeff Hardy is back for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Instant singles title match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
They love Jeff.
Clearly they love
I
Jeff.
mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
I know you love Jeff. Really love Jeff.
Hashtag always wear that sock.
You could when you think about Jeff, it's all hands free, right? You don't even need any help. Just right there.
Look at me go. Look at me go.
So anyways, so Jeff comes out, and I want to play this clip. This is how Michael Cole, this is how he explains how Mahal must feel about this. Take a listen.
If you're Jinder Mahal, your reaction's gotta be, oh no.
That's how he explained it.
Oh, no.
Mahal must be thinking, oh no.
You know, it's
Great
funny
job.
because almost every week we think, oh, no.
That's right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Jinder Mahal versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title. Jeff hits the Twist of Fate and the Swanton Bomb to become the new United States champion. So follow along with me for now. So Kurt trades for Mahal just to screw him over, right?
Yes.
So I guess you could say, well, Kurt just traded for him to get the U.S. title, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just remember that, and we'll get to it. We'll come back to this later, okay?
Okay.
Just remember that. So for now, okay, Kurt just wanted the U.S. title here. That's why he screwed Mahal over.
Nice.
He just wants the U.S. title, and he likes Jeff, okay? Just remember that. So backstage, Jinder tells Renee that he's invoking his rematch clause at the greatest Royal Rumble event in Saudi Arabia. Then, really for like a whole minute while he's talking, you hear No Way Jose's music playing. And you're like, was this a screw up by the production team? But really, like, Mahal talks for a full minute, and then finally the camera backs up and No Way Jose's there dancing with a bunch of idiots.
Huh.
But it was like way too long to have that music play and him not show up.
Yeah.
So it was weird. So I guess Mahal's going to fight No Way Jose maybe, but
That's his first feud.
then you're jobbing out No Way Jose immediately, which I don't really care for, but it's just kind of weird to do that with a guy that's coming up because No way Jose's not going to beat Mahal, right?
You know
No way Jose doesn't beat anyone but jobbers.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know this is all leading up into the grand plan, right?
What's that?
We'll go over it later because there's still one more piece of the puzzle that we haven't revealed on this show.
Right.
But once we reveal it, then I can tell you about the grand plan.
Right. Okay.
ahead. Go
So
ahead.
so for now, Jinder's invoking his rematch clause in Saudi Arabia. You know, they should have Alexa come out and say that she wants her rematch for Saudi Arabia as well.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
But then someone comes out and just tells her, "Oh no, you're a woman. You can't do that in Saudi Arabia.
Sorry.
You're lucky to even speak there."
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't even think they're bringing them.
Well, yeah. What's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, why risk their lives? They might just get murdered for being women there in the first place.
Yes, exactly.
You are a woman. You will die.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go if I was a woman. Hell no.
No.
I don't want to go there to begin with. Like, you know what I mean? Why even go there anyway?
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Bayley.
Finally, we're going to get an end to this stupid feud.
Oh, sure.
We can hash it out.
Yeah.
All right, so how does the feud end?
So during the match, Sasha continues to yell at Bayley, saying, like, "Why didn't you raise my hand last week? You should have raised my hand." Again, they're continuing that stupid shit.
Yeah.
But in the end of the match, Sasha gets Bayley in the bank statement, but then the Riot Squad appears in the ring to cause a double DQ.
What?
And they beat up both girls, and then they pose. I mean, but think about it for a minute. The Riot Squad on Raw changes nothing.
It doesn't.
Nothing.
Hey,
you know what the difference is? I'll be whacking it to live on Mondays now instead of Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. Okay, good. So I did shake your hand.
Yes.
And I don't need Purell.
Good.
Good to know.
I mean, Carmella. Well, anyways,
So
but yeah, it's like, oh, we're just gonna. Most of the superstar shakeup is completely pointless.
isn't this how Absolution debuted? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're kind of feuding. Well, guess what? Now you're gonna have to work together because I brought friends.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so now we're gonna. Oh, now they're on the red show. That's most of the superstar shakeup is. Oh, now he's on the blue show and he's on the red show.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. That's the only difference. Liv Morgan had the blue tongue again, which obviously now she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Her tongue is blue.
Just that's it. She tattooed it.
I guess she tattooed
Rumors.
it. Oh my god.
Rumor has it Liv Morgan tattooed her tongue.
Probably.
That can be in the new song. We need to work on a new song.
We do. It's been 2 years.
It has.
Yeah.
We're still like Shawn Michaels to join the Bullet Club.
That's right.
Hey, but that Undertaker one is going strong.
We need to change you know how the first song we had, Shane McMahon's coming back to win the title.
Yes.
We need to change that to like, we need to do that again and go, Shane McMahon's coming back to win the title. Close enough.
Yeah.
Because he did come back.
He did.
And maybe he'll win a title.
You never know.
Yeah. So anyways, next up we have the Authors of Pain versus Slater and Rhino. And of course, AOP gets the win, but they're not as cool without Paul Ellering.
No, they're not.
Something's missing, and it's an old, bald man in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
It just is.
They need their leather daddy back.
It's a shame. Paul Ellering took to Twitter. You know how, like, I was speculating maybe he doesn't want to do the traveling schedule, and maybe that's why?
Yeah.
He went on Twitter to deny that.
Really?
It seems like more and more, whatever we say on this show, unless someone else said it, unless other people came up with that idea as well. But he was like, I love to travel. It has nothing to do with that. But then why? If that's not the reason, there has to be some reason why.
Yeah.
You were unless Vince is like, because there is a rumor that Vince doesn't like old people. That's why he got rid of JR and Jerry. He doesn't want old people on TV, which is also, I guess, why he's not on TV that much.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why, because always they're with old person.
So when is he going to make Shane dye his hair?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
If that's it, that's really stupid.
It is. I mean, Paul Ellering worked for AOP.
Yeah.
All they had to do is come out and beat shit up.
And he was their leader, really. Like, he told them what to do, like a good manager does.
Exactly.
He just sold the look to them. On their own, they just look like a couple big idiots.
Yeah.
They're going to be lost without him.
They are.
I mean,
They're gonna have to bring him back.
he read the Book of Pain to them because they can't read. So how are they going to...
These poor underprivileged giants
exactly.
don't know how to read.
The Center for Giants Who Can't Read Good.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyways, next up we have Miz TV, and his special guests are the newest members of Raw, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Never saw this coming.
Which makes last week look completely stupid.
It does.
I mean, look, I wanted them on Raw.
And dumb.
I'm glad to see it, but they did screw it up here.
They really did.
So Kevin and Sami get in the ring. All 5 guys hug and hop up and down together, which was funny. That was funny. And then Miz says, we're bigger than the NWO. We're better than the Avengers, which comes out next Friday or whatever. Like, he really promoted the Avengers movie, which... I know Joe's not here, but he was like, I think that Disney thing is happening. Like, Disney's going to buy WWE.
Right, Jesus.
Like, seriously.
Oh.
And when they're all in the ring together, you're like, holy shit, this could be an
best
amazing
feud ever.
stable.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, it's too good to be true.
Yes.
And I said this last week that Kevin Owens and The Miz will get swapped again, just like they were swapped last year.
Yeah.
Because they're the 2 best heels on the mic.
Yeah.
So you're going to have both of them on one show?
No.
Even though it would be the best stable ever.
It would.
But so Kurt Angle comes out. He says he did not sign them. But then Sami reads an email from Stephanie McMahon saying that she signed them. So Stephanie signed the guy who headbutted her father 6 months ago.
Yes. Smart.
When Kevin Owens headbutted Vince, she came out on SmackDown to like yell at him, basically.
Yeah.
Like, so she hates Kevin Owens. 6 months later, that's cool.
No, we better sign him.
Have a job.
Yes. Then headbutt Kurt Angle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she agreed to sign us as long as I headbutt you from now on and not Vince.
How great would that have been?
That would have been, see, that would have at least made sense.
Yeah.
Like, he becomes her crony, basically.
Yeah, that would be great.
He
I'd
jumped,
love
like,
it.
you know what I mean? Yeah. That was like the whole thing. Like, Triple H helped Kevin Owens win the Universal title. Mm-hmm. And then we only saw Triple H and Kevin Owens together one more time, and it was in a backstage segment right before the Festival of Friendship.
Yeah, when he turned on Jericho.
He basically tells Kevin Owens, hey, beat the fuck out of Jericho.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's pretty much what you're made to believe
Like,
what happened.
they've teased, like, Triple H getting, like, his own, like, stable of guys.
Yeah. Because when he helped Seth Rollins, you know, become like the main guy,
Yeah.
he was with Seth Rollins a lot. Like, he was like, Seth Rollins was his boy.
Yeah.
They should have done the same thing with Kevin Owens.
Like,
but
they
didn't.
need to redo Evolution. And, you know, we talked about this. It would have been Kevin Owens. You bring up Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Have him as a heel.
It was going to be Kevin, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, and Triple H.
Yes. And it would have been
It would
amazing.
have been amazing. It would have been better than Evolution because Evolution had Orton and Ric Flair, but Batista was like the weakest of all of them. Like, this would have been 4 guys that are all awesome.
Yeah.
All
All guys
fantastic.
that can do the mic,
Yeah.
can do the ring work,
Yeah.
have the look.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but no.
Nope.
So,
Sorry.
yeah. So Kurt then tells The Miz that, no, you've been traded to SmackDown. So Miz is going to SmackDown. And then Miz says that, you know, me and the Miz Taraj will run SmackDown Live, but Kurt tells him the Miz Taraj is staying on Raw. So Curtis Axel and Bo probably won't be on TV much longer.
Yeah. So
I hope they hang around with Kevin and Sami, but they probably won't.
You know, Miz, I hate to break it to you, but the Miz Taraj is staying on Raw to be future endeavored.
Exactly.
In
Seriously.
fact, that's their new tag name.
Well, that's the thing. Whenever there's a lot of call-ups, they have to release
They
people.
do.
Like, there's going to be a Dark Monday or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
One of those
I mean,
days
we could
pretty
name
soon.
5 right now that could go.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Go.
Okay. Let's see. Dana Brooke.
Okay.
You go. Your turn. I mean, you could get rid of Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
They could. I don't see why they would like him. So, the Ascension, Sin Cara. I mean, who cares about any of these? I mean, really?
Titus O'Neil and Apollo
They
Crews.
could get rid of them, too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry.
Heath Slater and Rhino?
Yeah.
That's probably it. That's probably the most likely
At
one
least
gone.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's a big plan.
Okay. Okay. I'm not so sure about that, but whatever.
Okay.
So Kurt then makes a match for later. The 5 of them versus Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be on the heel team?
Who?
Strowman?
Strowman?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The monster? The
No.
guy who I once killed a snake and drank its blood.
No. He won the tag team titles with a 10-year-old. He's a babyface. He's
Make-A-Wish is a hell of a drug.
So, yeah, the fifth member is a new member of Raw who will debut later.
Oh, cool.
Next up, we have the Revival versus Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Whoever wins faces the bar for the tag titles in the country that hates women. Bray hits Scott Dawson with his Sister Abigail, so it's official. He still does Sister Abigail's.
Yes.
And then he assists Matt in hitting a Twist of Fate to Dash Wilder for the win. He kind of like holds him up as Matt hits the Twist of Fate, so whatever.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
After the match, the bar runs into Breezango, who are now on Raw, and they give Sheamus and Cesaro fashion tickets.
Well deserved.
We'll get back to that later.
Yep.
And then I don't know how to transition into this.
Just do it.
So you know how all of the pay-per-views are going to be co-branded now?
Mm-hmm.
So they made a little promo video for that. Take a listen.
Let's do this thing.
Lay it on me.
I'm in the zone now.
This is gonna be phenomenal.
We're not afraid of dreaming big. We're not afraid to bring the fight. Wanted the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight.
Always knew we'd be better when we're together, right? Like we could conquer the world, even just for a night. I still remember the time and place when the vision came. From that day on, we've been elevated, ain't been the same. It's like we took what we wanted and didn't ask for it. Let it go, no concern for the past, alright. We were taking our only shot, now fast forward. Look what we done, now we bigger, better, and that's cause.
We want the best of the best of the best. That feeling our heart beating out of our chest. 'Cause this is the life, every night. We want it all.
Yeah, we want it all.
We're not afraid of dreaming big. We're not afraid to bring the fight. Wanted the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight. When all the stars they collide, now the future looks bright. We want the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight.
Best of both worlds, both worlds. And it starts here tonight.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
In case you didn't see it, because I know there are some of our fans that don't watch, and
Yeah.
they just listen to this podcast to get Raw and SmackDown
They
recaps.
made a fucking music video to say that they're co-branding the pay-per-views.
Yes. This reminded me a lot of the $9.99 commercial, remember?
Yeah.
$9.99. You can get it anywhere. Fuck cable and satellite. What you gonna pay? $9.99.
Yes.
So we have Sheamus, Cesaro, Sasha, Finn Balor, Elias, Nia Jax, The New Day, The Usos, AJ Styles, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, The Miz, Kalisto, Naomi, Mojo, Rawley, Nakamura, Aiden English, Matt and Jeff Hardy, and Ziggler, all pretending,
To rap and sing.
lip syncing this song in front of microphones. And they're like, but you heard these voices. These are professional singers
Yes.
doing this.
And the voices never change.
Right. It's not the superstar singing.
No.
They're pretending to
You're
sing.
not even led
Like-
to believe it's the superstar.
Like I'm sure
singing.
when they filmed and recorded this, they actually sang the song so that you could match the lips correctly.
Oh, I'm sure.
But they did not play the audio of them singing.
No.
And this is the corniest song. Like they just keep showing videos of them. Mojo's dancing. Nia Jax is doing this. She's like, mm-hmm. It's just like, what is going on?
Now
It's
it's like DMD.
It's like, it reminded me of 999 and it reminded me of We Are the World. Like, we are the world. We are the children.
Band-Aid.
I mean, what? It's like it's like the whole video is like, we're changing the world. No. It's just a pay-per-view.
You're going back to what you used to do.
Yeah, this is not something new.
Because you're having shit-ass feuds on pay-per-views that don't make sense.
Right.
Because you're looking to fill time.
Well, and also because the Raw and SmackDown solo pay-per-views have not done well.
No, they haven't.
Like last year when you did 3 straight pay-per-views with SmackDown, Randy Orton versus Mahal, and you wonder why you couldn't feel seats?
Yeah.
You wondered why Chicago... You couldn't fill seats in Chicago?
Yeah. How do you feel now? What was in Chicago
They're all
last year?
dancing Backlash.
Okay. Wasn't Money in the Bank?
No.
Okay.
No.
Money in the Bank's in Chicago this year.
Yes.
But didn't they have like a
They
takeover?
did, yeah. Yeah, it was in May.
Chicago?
Yeah, it was in May.
That's weird.
It was before Backlash.
Okay.
That was when Ciampa turned on Gargano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So they made this whole music video. I don't understand.
If we think about
this
it
is not
too
that
hard,
important.
no. If we think about it too hard, we're gonna like shit ourselves.
I mean, if you saw the video I put out, I was like, the first time, like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
When I saw it today, I just started laughing because it's just that stupid.
it is.
Like,
It's bad.
I'd rather laugh at it than be upset.
That's
I
that's
don't
a good
wanna be
that's
like-
a good outlook for it.
Yeah, I just kind of laugh now. When Lesnar beat Reigns, I was laughing. We all looked at each other and started laughing.
Oh my gosh, it was like 1, 2, 3. And the best part was the grown ass man in the fucking Reigns
Vest
behind us, and just everyone like flipping
We all
him
just
off.
we did the suck it chant to him. It was
Good times.
great. Good times. Yeah.
All
So,
right.
anyways, how many more times are you going to see this promo? I guess every week this year, maybe they'll just play it all the time since every pay-per-view is co-branded.
Yeah.
So get used to it.
Get used to it.
Get used to it. So backstage, Ronda tells Kurt Angle how great WrestleMania was.
Yeah.
And Kurt should be
'Cause
like, well,
he-
yeah, our match was. I don't know
Yeah.
about everyone else's.
We were there. I
Yeah.
know.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like in sitcoms when like people are at a restaurant and then like the next scene they're like in bed that night and it's like, hey, wasn't that food great? And it's like, it's been 5 hours since we were at this restaurant. Like we should have said it then or in the car. Like they do that in sitcoms a lot. The Simpsons
Yes.
made fun of that once.
Yeah.
And it was, it's stupid stuff like that. Hey, Kurt, wasn't WrestleMania great? Yeah, remember we said that right after the match, how great that moment was?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Kurt tells her that's just the beginning. Then in walks Raw's newest superstar, everyone's favorite cat lady, Natalya.
Isn't she another one that's been bounced back and forth like a fucking Super Bowl from show to show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then Natty and Ronda hug because they train together.
So she's face on Raw
For now.
for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess, Ronda signed a great deal. She's a full-time doing backstage segments.
That's
and all.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Good job. Way to put that money to use.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Ember Moon versus Mickie James with Nia Jax on commentary. Alexa was also supposed to be sitting next to Nia on commentary, but she didn't come out. Why would they have them sit next to each other? You never see that. You never have two people feuding and they go sit next to each other at the commentary table.
I've seen it where they do, like, say
Opposite.
this is like one here, one here.
But they have Nia Jax and then an empty chair next to Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah, that's just stupid.
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah.
So instead of coming out, Alexa cuts a promo backstage during the match because this match sucks. So fuck this match.
Yeah.
And Alexa,
Ember Moon's just, a former NXT Women's Champion. No big
Right.
deal.
Yeah.
Interrupt her match. Bury her early.
Oh, yeah.
Get it out of the way.
oh yeah, don't give us any high hopes.
No.
Don't Asuka us.
No, come on.
Don't keep her undefeated for 6 months just for her to lose on the grandest stage of them all.
Yeah.
At least just get rid of the hope right
Yeah.
away.
Stick the knife in quick. Give
Yeah.
it a couple turns.
Right. So Alexa says Nia is a bully, so she's not coming out there. Ember gets the win after hitting the Eclipse, which Mickie sold terrifically.
Yeah.
That was one of the best sells of the Eclipse I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
All right.
Bravo to you, Mickie.
Well done.
Bravo. Next up, Dolph Ziggler shakes it up on Raw. However, he gets interrupted by Titus Worldwide, who tries to recruit him. You usually don't see a face try to recruit a heel.
No.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
That's silly.
Usually it's the heel trying to recruit the face.
Yeah.
But, okay, whatever. So Ziggler tells Titus that he did not come back alone.
What?
And then Drew McIntyre attacks Titus and Apollo from behind. Dolph and Drew hit the zigzag and the Claymore to Apollo together.
Which was awesome.
At the same time. It was fantastic. Finally, something cool happens in the Superstar Shakeup.
The Zagmore, the Zigmore.
Right.
The Clayzag.
Clayzag.
We need a name.
Right.
So
that was awesome.
So
because McIntyre debuted and he debuted strong. They didn't announce it on Twitter.
No, this is great. This is perfect for Ziggler. SmackDown Ziggler.
Yes.
He has to fight the NXT come-ups and
lose
to
job
them.
to them.
Job to them. Let's see. Baron Corbin.
Yes. Tyler Breeze.
Nakamura. Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Raw Ziggler gets to come and hang out with the NXT call-ups. They work for him.
Raw Ziggler, SmackDown Ziggler.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, come on.
What do you think they're going to do with this? Are they going to be a tag team?
So this is the part where I reveal the grand plan.
Oh. Your grand plan?
Yeah.
Or is this a rumor? Or is this
my
something
grand plan
you want to happen?
Let me adjust the little mic here.
Okay.
My grand plan.
All right, I'm
My
listening.
grand plan involves a couple of other players.
Uh-huh.
McIntyre.
Right.
Mahal.
Uh-huh.
Heath Slater.
Yeah?
Somehow, Heath Slater gets a Universal title shot. And Mahal and Drew McIntyre help him win the Universal title. And the three biggest jobbers all can say, we are former champions.
Oh, so
This is never happening.
This is never happening. It's
Yes.
just a dream that you have. Okay, that's
Dreamers.
Cool. Dreamers. 4MB is 4MB.
4MB.
Yeah.
No Ziggler. Fuck that guy.
they'll just
Get
fuck
back
Ziggler.
the 3MB. Wait, was it 3MB?
Yeah.
Is that a B?
Maybe. Yeah.
Look at
Yes, it is.
3MB.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not happening.
No.
So don't get your hopes up, Eric.
Yeah. I want a shirt. I want a shirt that has that like 3M and then B.
But this could be better than that. Drew and Dolph together.
it could. It really could.
But do you think they're going to be a tag team or just like help each other?
I think they're going to help each other. I think Dolph is to the point where he's never going to fucking get any sort of title shot.
Although now that, well,
I mean, unless
maybe
he...
they could be a tag team. 'Cause
I would...
due to a couple tag teams leaving Raw to go to SmackDown.
Yeah, but you also brought in Kevin and Sammy, which now is the perfect fucking time to put tag titles on them.
Right.
Because now they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Hardy and Wyatt are going to win at
They'll
the
probably
greatest
just
Royal
feud with
Rumble.
Kurt Angle like they did with Shane.
They probably fucking will.
That's what they'll do.
Yeah.
And it'll lead to a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Between Kevin and Sammy versus Kurt Angle and Stephanie.
Yeah. No, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Yeah.
SummerSlam match.
Right. But yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with this. You know, hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully they go somewhere with it.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Probably
A lot
not.
of times it's just like the moment's cool, but then they forget what to do with these guys afterwards. Like, oh shit, what a great debut for McIntyre. And then he just gets lost after. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But they've done it to pretty much every NXT star. So
Yeah.
don't be surprised if it happens.
Don't be surprised.
Next up, it's Roman Reigns' time. And he comes out here to try to build a feud all by his lonesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing when Shawn had to do it with Taker, or Bray Wyatt had to do it with Taker.
Yes.
Or John Cena had to do it with Taker.
Wow.
All of these people had to do it with Taker. But they could all cut promos.
They could.
When you have someone that's not that good at cutting promos,
No.
it's not good.
When it's just like a big heap of suffering succotash, son.
At least he's not doing that anymore.
Thank God.
So he says he's going to beat Lesnar in the steel cage for the Universal Championship in Saudi Arabia. That was my idea for WrestleMania, was
Yeah.
to put Lesnar and Reigns in a cage.
Yeah.
Because how could it not be good? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So no, they're doing that in Saudi Arabia. This would have been a perfect time for Kurt to come out and go, hey, Roman, about that title match, yeah, you've been traded.
Sorry.
So instead, Samoa Joe comes out to the stage to trash talk Roman again.
Yeah.
And then he throws to a video package of Brock beating up Roman at Raw and at WrestleMania 31 and 34.
Nice.
And then Roman invites Joe to the ring, but Joe declines and says, I'll see you at Backlash.
Okay.
So, yeah. Next up, we have Mandy Rose versus Natalya. And Mandy and Sonya came out to Paige's music. So I guess it's Absolution's music now.
Yes, it is. Well,
But what if Paige comes out on SmackDown? She has to have her music,
Well, it's
right?
a little bit different than Paige's.
It is?
I think.
No.
No.
It still starts with the... I mean, it's the same song.
Okay. Well.
It totally is. But like now that... I mean, this isn't a big deal, but Absolution ends up going to SmackDown.
I mean, I guess
And Paige is there. So like they both can't have the music because if Paige comes out for the show,
Yeah.
she has her music. So
Maybe
they have to
Paige
change
will
it at
have
some
new
point.
music? Maybe
No.
Absolution new
That's
music?
Paige. Yeah, Absolution needs new music.
I don't know.
That's Paige's music,
Maybe I think they're just trying to get around with like paying someone to make another song.
I guess.
Yeah.
Generic rock music.
Sure. Big Cass has like 8 of them.
Oh my God. So anyways, Natalya makes Mandy tap out to the sharpshooter, but then Sonya attacks her from behind. Then Ronda Rousey comes out for the save. She punches Sonya a few times and then awkwardly tackles her to the ground. And it's weird because Ronda had like the best debut match ever at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Like
She
no
did.
one's looked that good in their first match ever.
Ever.
And like everything she did was perfect at Mania.
Yeah.
And then in this case, she awkwardly tackles Sonya to the ground. So it's
Which
just like,
is-
what's going on?
Which is weird because both of them have an MMA background,
Yeah.
so they should know what a kind of like a standard takedown
I just
is.
feel like maybe they told her to do this. I think it's all, you know what I mean? Like it's like they told her everything what to do, and then you're just going to tackle her.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a spear. I just short arm clothesline her or something.
yeah,
you know?
do something.
I don't know.
Drop kicker in the titty.
Right. So eventually Absolution retreats, and then Ronda helps Natalya to the back. But yeah, I fully expect Natalya to turn on Ronda at some point, and that'll be Ronda's first, singles feud.
Right.
And that'll be maybe at Backlash, maybe longer than that. I don't know. Do you think she fights every pay-per-view? I mean, it looks like she's going to be on Raw every week, or at least most weeks,
I
right?
mean, so
So
what?
far, she's been on Raw, 2 weeks in a row after
Backlash, she
Mania.
set up absolute. Well, shit.
Maybe it's
I don't know.
Natalya.
Maybe it's going to be like every couple other pay-per-views. I don't know. There's no telling.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with having Ronda only fight on pay-per-view, like, as long as she's at Raw every week doing something,
Yeah.
Like, at least she's there, right? So,
Yeah.
like, it's not her being like a diva like Lesnar, like, I'm not going to be here, and I'll show up when I show up.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Because
Yeah.
that's the last thing you need.
Right.
Especially with a big name like Rousey.
I still want to know
Like,
how
I see
much-
Rousey as a bigger name than
than
Lesnar.
Yeah. Oh, worldwide, of course. She's
Oh,
way-
absolutely.
That's why I want to know what her salary is. If she's actually there every week, pretty much, and she's going to wrestle every pay-per-view or maybe most pay-per-views, then her contract's got to be bigger than Lesnar's
Yeah.
because she's a bigger name and she's there more.
Yeah.
I want to know because Lesnar's is like 12 million. I wonder what hers is. Maybe 20 a year?
Shit. Maybe.
I'm curious. It's amazing that they get to keep that shit under wraps.
Yeah.
At least because like they never officially say
Plus,
what they're
she's
paying
clear-
anyone. It's always some report that comes out, and we don't
Yeah.
even know if those are 100%
No.
accurate.
Plus, I'm sure her merch sales are like fucking astronomical right now.
Of course. I wonder if any of that Piper's family has to get some of that, right? Because it's Piper's logo, pretty much. It's
Yeah,
Piper's
but if
gimmick.
Piper didn't own the logo, if WWE owns that logo,
Yeah,
there's not much you can do.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. So next up, Monday Night Raw just got a little more boring because we see a video package telling us that Baron Corbin has joined Raw.
That's right, the garbage fire himself.
Yes. They should have showed the promo and then just shown Corbin. Looks like Monday night just got a little more boring.
Hey, hey.
And just said it in the most boring way possible. Hey, yeah. So he's coming,
Boy.
but not yet. But he's coming. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there. Next up, we have Breezango versus The Bar. Tyler Breeze rolls up Cesaro for the surprise victory.
Of the millennium.
This is what they did with Titus Worldwide. Remember a couple months ago?
Yeah.
So I'm sure Sheamus and Cesaro will get the win back next week. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, wait, maybe
no.
not.
You're right. You're right. They'll get him.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How?
Science.
They got traded to SmackDown.
Hey, we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert for
Spoilers.
no one.
Yeah.
And if so, whatever. We're here to spoil it for you, basically.
Well, you
if
said
haven't
yourself
watched
some
it.
people don't watch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, we have the main event of Raw: The Miz, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and making his Raw debut, the glorious Bobby Roode.
I should have been more prepared on this because I have his song saved.
Yeah, it's okay. It's too late now. Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
So at least they treat it as a big deal.
Uh-huh.
But ultimately, Seth Rollins has the IC title. Brock Lesnar has the Universal title. Bobby Roode's not winning a title on Raw.
No.
Probably for a while.
Sorry.
Maybe ever.
Sorry.
So anyways, I want to play what Corey Graves said when Finn Balor came out. Take a listen.
Well, Dallas and Axel are looking for somewhere to hang out. The Bullet Club is for everyone. That would be Balor Club. That's what I said. I got a speech impediment tonight. Are you projecting again?
So he said Bullet Club.
He said Bullet Club.
He did it.
Yes.
It happens.
The thing I'm
Deal with it.
The thing I am most excited about
Yeah.
is I want the Young Bucks to make
A cease and
a
desist.
cease and desist. I want to see them do a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Please do not say Bullet Club on
Right.
your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
And then WWE just sent back a too fucking bad. We're going to do it anyway.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Right.
Too bad.
So at the end of the match, The Miz is alone in the ring with Braun Strowman. So of course he wants to tag out. Who wouldn't, really?
Who wouldn't?
You know?
Yeah.
Miz goes to tag Curtis Axel, but Axel jumps off the apron.
Oh.
And Miz looks at him shocked, like, what?
Huh?
So then he goes to try to tag in Bo, but Bo jumps off the apron as well.
What?
And then that's when Miz realized, I fucked up.
No one cares.
Miz turns around. He gets hit with a power slam. Braun wins the match. And that's it. Farewell, Miz. And probably really farewell to Bo and Axel, because without the Miz, they're not going to be on TV.
You ain't
much.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Which is a shame. I felt bad for them because they were on TV every week when the Miz was there.
Yeah.
Now they're probably gone.
Probably.
It'd be nice for them to hang around Kevin Owens and Sammy, but they probably won't.
I think they should come out next week with them, all four of them, and Cammy,
Cammy. Right.
They should just beat the shit out of them. They're like, oh well, Miz is gone.
Yeah.
Peace.
We were only nice to you because the Miz, you were friends with the Miz.
Yeah. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even really like the Miz that much.
No.
Yeah.
You just helped us get to Raw, basically.
Exactly.
That's it.
All right. So that was Raw.
That's Raw. On to SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
Kicks off with AJ Styles getting in the ring, calling out Nakamura.
But
instead, and the place goes crazy.
they go nuts.
They get a huge pop. English is so great on the mic. He has complete control of the crowd. He goes, and he says something like, in case you're wondering, what day is it? And he puts the microphone down because he knows the crowd will scream, Rusev Day.
And the entire place goes fucking nuts and screams it.
Remember when Simon Gotch was released and we all figured, well, Aiden English's career in WWE is over.
It's got to be done.
Instead, he's one of the most over guys in the company.
Mm-hmm.
He's incredible.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird because I had no interest in him when he was with the Vaudevillains. Like they were boring and nothing. And now he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Superbly amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Good for him. So anyways, Rusev challenges Styles to a match, and AJ accepts, and AJ immediately gets Rusev in the calf crusher, like 10 seconds into the match. Mm-hmm. So Aiden English attacks AJ Styles, so it ends in DQ. Daniel Bryan then runs out for the save, and the bad guys retreat. And then backstage, of course, if you know anything about wrestling and how WWE books their stuff, backstage, Paige tells Shane, in the immortal words of Teddy Long... Oh, first she walks in, she goes, Paige here, Paige here, Paige here, Paige here, Paige here. She says, in the immortal words of Teddy Long, he's not dead. That's what they usually say when someone's dead.
Yeah. Paige,
In the
he's not dead.
Immortal words of Teddy Long, there's going to be a tag team match, player. So good for you, Paige. You already know how to be a horrible GM.
Yes.
And just book tag team matches.
Exactly.
Great job.
Well done.
Shane's like, wow, that's amazing, Paige. I can't wait to
I can't believe you did that right off the top of your head.
I never would have thought of that.
No.
Never. I 4 guys in the ring. What do? I would have made it a fatal 4-way.
Yes.
Because I'm an idiot.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have put AJ Styles and Rusev versus Aiden English and
the other guy.
Daniel Bryan. Yeah, the other guy. The other guy that I hate.
Yeah. The guy who's not my best friend anymore.
He's not my little brother anymore. Yeah. You're my little brother, sister, brother who scares me.
What about Stephanie?
Mm-hmm. Fuck her. Yeah. So next up, Shelton Benjamin comes out to cut a promo. And then apparently because Chad Gable was traded, I think that was on Twitter as well.
I think so.
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Broken exclusively by WWE's Pinterest account.
Pinterest. I saw it on Tinder too. I saw Chad Gable, which is weird because I don't search for guys. But Chad Gable showed up and he was like, hey, I'm on Raw now. And I was like, oh, okay.
Cool.
Great. I swiped left.
So, American Alpha again?
Exactly. So Shelton says Gable was traded to Raw, but I never needed him. He needed me. Fuck that guy. Mm-hmm. And then he says he wants some big competition, and out comes Randy Orton. As Randy makes his way down the ramp, Jeff Hardy's music hits, and he runs right past Orton, and Orton just stands there like,
what the fuck do I do now?
Well, fuck. And then he eventually leaves.
He just leaves.
And that's all you see of Randy Orton.
Like
so I guess he's going to feud with Hardy. Maybe he'll turn heel for the love of God.
Please. The most boring face ever.
Yeah. But he just stands there like a jackass.
I thought he was going to RKO after the match.
Sure. 100% for sure. But you know what? If he would have, it wouldn't have been out of nowhere because we were expecting it. Shit. Oh, wait. 90% of them are not out of nowhere.
Yes. True.
Yeah. So anyway, so Jeff Hardy was traded to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Remember when I said remember earlier? That
Yeah.
Okay, so this means if we're to believe, if you're, pretend, we're supposed to pretend this is a show, right? I mean, you're supposed to play along.
Yeah.
So if we're playing along correctly, that means Kurt Angle traded for Jinder Mahal and the U.S. title just to screw Mahal out of the title by giving it to Jeff. And then Kurt traded Jeff and the U.S. title to SmackDown. How does that make any sense whatsoever? You got the U.S. title, and then you gave it right back to SmackDown.
There's a perfectly logical explanation, which I would be happy to show you, but I requested like a big white marker board, and you still haven't gotten it for me.
No,
so
I've not gotten it for you.
Sorry. I could explain this.
So it does make sense.
It does make sense. I have the formula.
Yeah.
I requisitioned this board like 3
Can you
weeks
also
ago.
explain string theory then?
Give me enough
that's
time.
probably easier.
Give me enough time and blowjobs. I mean, Diet Coke. What?
Are blowjobs a part of string theory? I didn't know that.
Well,
yeah. So Kurt trades for the U.S. title just to give it back to SmackDown.
Maybe more.
You're an idiot. You're a complete idiot.
Maybe more like rope theory.
Yeah, rope theory. Kurt trades for Mahal. Doesn't like Mahal. He trades for the U.S. title. Turns out he doesn't like the U.S. title anyway. And by then, he's already gotten all the superstars. So really, he just gave Jeff for free. He gave him away for free.
He did.
And maybe you'll say, well, maybe he traded Jeff before that. So he traded Jeff and then gave him a shot at the U.S. title, knowing that if Jeff wins, he's taking the U.S. title with him. Either way, Kurt deserves to get fired because he totally fucked up these trades.
He did.
If you did this in the NFL or any sport, you would get fired as a GM.
If you did this in like Double-A baseball, you'd get fucking fired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can it just make sense? Is that too much to ask that it kind of makes sense? It's too much to ask.
It is. Sorry.
So we have Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin. Good match. These two are great. They feuded for the U.S. title 10 years ago, but who remembers that?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, whatever. Jeff gets the win with a twist of fate followed by the Swanton bomb. So there you go.
Nice.
But it was a good match.
Yeah.
So whatever. Next up, Miz cuts an iPhone promo. You know those. The one where they're like this, holding
Hey,
their
guys.
phone, talking into a phone.
Hey, it's me cutting a promo.
Except the only one that could do a good one is The Miz.
Yeah.
So at least he did it.
That's true.
He says he's not on SmackDown
Because
tonight.
his doesn't have big, stupid words on it.
No. He probably was like, don't you fucking put any words on my video.
I swear to God.
Yeah. So he's not at SmackDown. He's in L.A. with his wife and his beautiful baby girl. Maurice walks up with the baby, and then Miz says, hey, Daniel, I'll be there next week, and if you ever troll me on Twitter again, I'm going to kick your ass. And then Maurice says, Mike, language, because she's holding the baby. And he's like, oh, right. So, yeah.
No.
It was fine.
Because the baby fully comprehends the English lexicon.
Exactly. Yeah. But, cute baby.
Sure.
It's a cute baby. Maurice has some of the baby fat still on there, but she still looks good. I'm sure she'll lose it soon. You know, she's still looking good.
She's rich.
She's rich.
Shed that shit
Just
like a winter coat.
Suck it right out. It's all gone.
Sop it up with a biscuit.
Yeah, there we go. Next up, it's announced that Mandy and Sonya got traded to SmackDown.
Oh, gee, who knew?
They swapped the women's stables. Big whoop.
Huh.
Also predicted that.
Predictable.
Too obvious and stupid at the same time.
Exactly.
Like, think about that trade. Hey, Shane calls Kurt, hey, the Riot Squad, how about I give you 3 of them?
Yeah.
And in return, you give me 2 girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Liv Morgan's the hottest out of all of them. I'll take Liv.
I'm so high right now, I can't even.
Yeah. So now the Riot Squad will just beat up women after the match, but then ultimately lose when they have matches. Because that's what the Riot Squad does.
Correct.
They lose all the matches, but they beat everyone up.
Yes.
Great.
They talk a big game,
Yeah,
but
they
they're
do.
writing checks with their mouth. That
They talk a
they're-
big game, but really they're not good at that either.
No, they're not.
Sarah Logan and Ruby, not very good. Liv should do all the talking.
Like, Sarah Logan's boyfriend is half of War Machine, Raymond Rowe.
Oh, God. Wow. Okay.
War Raiders. Sorry. I want everyone
How
to know who
dare
I'm talking
you.
about. The War Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure she would take a cue from him and just beat the shit out of everyone and not talk.
Yeah.
No. Because she sounds like a 15-year-old girl, like a 15-year-old, like, nerdy girl. when
Have you even tasted gay meat?
talks.
Remember she said that?
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jey Uso versus Luke Harper, and Harper wins in 30 seconds.
Because, sure.
How can you even make us want to see
Yeah.
a rematch
I mean,
with
the-
these tag teams?
They beat 2 teams in, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So what? They're going to... The Usos think we can beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
After the match, the Bludgeon Brothers pick up their mallets to murder the Usos, but then Naomi runs out screaming, crying, and begging them not to. So Harper and Rowan leave, which I was surprised they have hearts.
Interesting.
I thought they were like the Scarecrow or the Lion in Wizard of Oz. They don't have heart.
So
they don't have a heart.
who's going to knock off the Bludgeon Brothers as champs?
Not the New Day, not the Usos. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's 2 other teams coming.
Yeah, but they're heels too. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro are heels.
They're going to SmackDown. And then Sanity.
Sanity's coming to SmackDown.
Sanity's the only one I could see. Sanity was kind of face on their way out.
That was another thing they...
NXT.
Yeah, it was a little video promo on SmackDown. They're coming to SmackDown. However, Nikki Cross will not be with them.
No. It'll be
So I
the
don't
three
know
guys.
what Nikki will... But, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they kind of rated... They took out Ember Moon.
Yeah.
They took out the Iconics.
So Nikki might be a face fighting Shayna?
Yeah.
I mean, if Nikki wins, maybe, but...
Maybe. Kairi
doubt she will.
Sane's turn? I don't know.
By the way, there goes the rumor of Bray Wyatt being the leader of Sanity.
Yeah, that sucks. That would have been
He's
cool.
on Raw,
Yeah.
and he was not shaken up.
Nope, he wasn't shook.
Yeah. Next up, we have Sin Cara. Oh, is that a superstar shakeup?
Oh.
Was he, where
Traded,
was,
he was on 205 Live.
yeah, what show was he on before this?
Was on 205 Live. Now he's on SmackDown, I guess.
But he had to have been on Raw or SmackDown.
Well, I guess.
I get, so I think he was on SmackDown the whole time because they didn't say anything. It was
No.
like, oh, Sin Cara's ready for some action.
yeah,
What do you
yes.
mean he's ready for some action? When's the last time he was on SmackDown?
Yeah.
When he beat Baron Corbin like 3 weeks in a row?
Probably.
Remember that? Like 8
Yeah.
months ago or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck that was? That was weird. But anyways, he's facing off against someone who's making their SmackDown debut, Samoa Joe.
No.
So they also said that Joe is still fighting Roman Reigns at Backlash.
Yes.
So these different shows, Raw and SmackDown, mean nothing.
So
if all
all
the
the-
pay-per-views are co-branded, then it makes the Raw and SmackDown meaningless. If they could all just still fight each other at the pay-per-views.
Well, yeah.
So
The thing is, like, they built all these feuds for the greatest Royal Rumble, and now they're all worthless.
you have ruined our event.
They're all worthless feuds.
Yeah.
They split up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that was supposed to feud.
Right.
Now they're all in different shows.
But they're still going to fight.
Sure.
So Joe beats Sin Cara with the Coquina Clutch, of course. And then he cuts a promo promising to destroy everyone on SmackDown, as well as winning the IC title at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh.
He's going to be in an IC title match there.
Oh, against Rollins?
It's a ladder match. It's going to be like 6 people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like this event's going to be better than Mania, I think.
Probably.
And then so he's going to win the IC title, he says, and then he's going to beat Reigns for the Universal title at Backlash if Roman beats Lesnar first.
Yeah. Which,
So he'll bring all the titles to SmackDown, and Raw will just be left with the tag team titles and the women's
maybe the Cruiserweight
women's
title
maybe-
might show up every once in a while.
Wow, yeah. But yeah, so that's not happening, but whatever. Next up, Renee interviews Daniel Bryan backstage, and he says he saved AJ Styles because he respects him, unlike Nakamura. And then Big Cass appears behind Daniel. Welcome back, Big Cass. Although not really. And then Big Cass still in robot mode. He's been gone for what, 6-7 months?
So you're Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm Big Cass.
Yeah.
I'm Big Cass.
Right.
And use, like, if you can see the visual, this is about how the height works.
Yeah.
Big Cass does this while standing over Bryan.
Right. He puts, yeah, like, I'm taller than you.
Like, you need your fucking hand to, like, determine that?
very
Like, you
dumb.
fucking idiot.
Well, and he still talks like a robot. He's been gone 6 or
He
7 months.
talks one word at a time.
And he still doesn't know how to talk. Like, no one, you didn't go over this with anyone? And he goes, so you're what's all the fuss is about, little man?
That's your gimmick. You
It's
call
like he
people
doesn't even
shorter than you
know-
little man.
It's like he doesn't even know the English language. It's like he's trying to speak a language he doesn't know.
Yeah. No.
And he doesn't know the words that he's actually saying.
This
doesn't
is
know
a
what they
guy
mean.
I would have been happy to see future.
He doesn't know
endeavored.
what words mean.
No.
So you're what's all the fuss is about, huh?
Yeah.
Little man. It's terrible. Terrible. So welcome back, Big Cass.
Sure.
It's not the last we've seen of
it's
him.
not awkward you and Carmella being on the same show.
Yeah. Maybe they'll get back together now. I don't know. They did buy a house and then broke up.
Yeah.
So speaking of Carmella, right after Big Cass, we have Carmella's FABOLOUSHFCKYZMCYOUZ. Her title celebration. Her fabulous title celebration.
The Melibration.
Right, the celebration. So the woman in white
White.
comes to the ring. I love Carmella covered in white. I do. And Yes, you know what I mean.
Touche.
The ring is decorated in leopard.
Ooh.
Fucking leopard.
Looks like Enzo Amore jizzed all over
Oh,
it.
shit. He's coming back now. I know Carmella may have an annoying voice, but I did like her promo
Her
here.
promo was actually good.
Yeah.
But once Charlotte came out, it was all downhill.
Yeah, she throws a video package, shows her winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, cashing it in. Charlotte comes out, says she wants her title back. Then the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, come out
Yeah.
and mock Charlotte. So Charlotte goes to attack them, but the numbers game catches up to her until Becky Lynch runs out.
Charlotte.
And then Becky Lynch runs out and makes the save. We go to commercial, but when we come back, we have Charlotte versus Billie Kay. And Charlotte makes Billie Kay tap out to the figure 8. So
so
Billie
another
Kay's first match.
another unnecessary win for Charlotte.
Yes.
And a win that Billie Kay probably needed
Yeah.
to establish herself on the fucking show.
Oh, nope, she's just a
she
jobber.
could have won cheatingly.
Cheatingly. That's a word.
It is. Hey, we're talking about a fake wrestling show.
I can make up fake words.
I can make up fake fucking words. Cheatingly. She should have won cheatingly.
Okay. Fine. I'll give
Yeah.
you that. She could have won cheatingly.
Yeah.
But Peyton, Billy, and Carmella attack Charlotte and Becky after the match. Then the music hits, and out comes Asuka for the save, knocking the Iconics out of the ring while Carmella retreats.
Everyone already kind of expected Asuka to show up on SmackDown anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Asuka looks at Charlotte like, hey, I love you. We're best friends, even though you beat me.
So when does Asuka finally get the title? SummerSlam? Because she's got a
No.
feud with
No.
Charlotte. Carmella's got a feud with Charlotte first.
Yeah. Probably beat Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte will probably have it back by WrestleMania. Like, I'm thinking Charlotte and Rousey will both have the titles. You know, each show's title.
You think?
And kind of have a non-title match at Mania.
Interesting.
You know? But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, because,
Possibly.
I mean, that would make sense.
it would.
Because, I don't know. It's what they want. I mean, they're going to have Charlotte and Ronda anyway, and because they're on separate shows,
Yeah.
that's the best logical way to do it.
It really is.
But I don't see Asuka winning it at SummerSlam. Maybe if she does win it, it'll be at one of the shitty named pay-per-views. the ones
Probably.
like Battleground or some bullshit
Could
like
have had a
that.
great moment,
Yeah.
but no.
Right.
Yeah.
If she does win it, I don't know. But they've really ruined everything special about her. Mm-hmm. Which is what they do with every person in NXT, just like Bobby Roode.
Yes.
So whatever. Like
I'm
I
really
did not pop for Asuka. I was like, oh, there's Asuka.
I'm really concerned for
you
Bobby
ruined her for
Roode
me.
on Raw. Maybe he'll feud with Rollins. Maybe he'll finally turn heel. Who knows?
You're a funny guy.
But they left fucking Balor on Raw.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyways, next up we have an announcement that Gallows and Anderson are coming to SmackDown. And if you're thinking, hey, maybe they'll do the club with AJ, don't worry, because they won't. All right, next up, they announced that The Bar is coming to SmackDown, which guarantees that they're not winning the Raw tag titles in Saudi Arabia. Like, we already knew Matt and Bray were going to win it, but it's stupid to still have this match.
Yeah.
They're on SmackDown. You're telling me they're going to win the Raw titles and bring the Raw red titles to SmackDown?
Yeah.
No,
What sense does that make?
it's not going to happen.
No.
You should have had...
Get your
you
head
should
out
have
of your
just-
ass.
All you had to do was have Kurt Angle say, okay, these two matches, and then whoever wins that will fight at Saudi Arabia for the titles. So you could have just waited to have Matt and Bray versus the Revival in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But I think to Vince, the Revival's not a big enough name, so Sheamus and Cesaro. But we're moving them to another show. It wouldn't make sense, Vince. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I need another name for an XFL team.
The Bar. Let's go with The Bar.
The Bar.
Yeah.
The Cincinnati Bar.
And their logo will be a mohawk. Yeah. I thought you said you weren't going to bring wrestling into it this time. I lied.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick, I lied. Yeah. Oh, look who's coming out next. The New York DX. Oh, look, it's It's the Los Angeles NWOs, the New World Orders.
Oh God! Oh, it's the Miami Roman Reigns.
It's the Miami Roman Empire.
The Miami Big Dogs.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Detroit Balor Club.
I like it.
Could do this all day,
Yeah.
but we won't.
No. Chicago Straight Edge Society.
Oh, look, it's the Death Valley Undertakers. Dead men. Wait, no one's gonna go to Death Valley to. They're gonna play in Death Valley.
Start building a stadium, damn it.
And start building a population there too.
Somebody get there and start fucking.
I'd rather go to Mars. Yeah. Next up, backstage, the New Day run into R-Truth.
Okay.
And R-Truth thinks he's on Raw still. And then Ty Dillinger walks up, and then Ty and Truth look at each other like they hate each other, like they've always hated each other. Then they start doing the patty cake like they've always known each other and they're best friends. Am I missing something? Did I miss something? Was there ever a moment when they were together?
You don't remember when Ty was on NXT and he watched a video about R-Truth once?
No.
Oh, well, you missed it. Because that was it.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
No.
When have these guys ever interacted?
No.
Never.
What the fuck?
Ever.
What was that?
I don't know.
Are they a tag team now?
Sure.
I mean, maybe that'll get Ty on TV more.
Jesus.
What the?
The
They
awesome,
did a.
the 10 truth, the truth 10s.
Yeah. They literally did patty cake. A patty cake handshake.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
The next announcement is that Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega are coming to SmackDown.
Broken to us via iPhone.
They announced this via a stupid iPhone video promo. They show Zelina Vega. She's holding the phone. And she's like, yes, I love them. We love both of them. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They announced this via a video promo, not having Andrade come out beating the fuck out of someone with a surprise. The music hits, the crowd pops. Everyone loves that.
I mean, I guess we'll still get that.
They literally just go, hey, we have a new superstar. Here it is. And then you have the stupid, it just says his name in the crappy font that they chose, Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah.
And the crowd pops because they see his name on the Titantron.
Yeah.
And that's it.
The end.
And then they just cut an iPhone promo that's very low quality.
It was.
I mean,
like, what are you using? Like a 4S?
they're outside and the sun's right in their face. So you can't even see them that well.
It was poorly done.
You could have had a cool surprise, but fuck that.
Fuck surprises.
Yeah.
Surprises don't get ratings, Andrew.
I think Almas has a chance to actually not get buried just because
he's got the Latin
they've wanted a Latin star ever since Del Rio left. That's why we've heard they tried to get Carlito. So maybe he has a shot to do something here.
Yeah.
Like win the U.S. title. Because
I would like him better as IC champ.
Well, but he's not on the right show.
I know.
U.S. title, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's really as best as we can get right now, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm glad she's still managing him for now.
Which, yeah, I mean, that's great that she's
do
coming
want her
to sign me the fuck
eventually wrestle.
Yeah, no, she needs to.
But he also needs her really bad.
He does.
So happy for them.
That's how he got out of his slump.
They get a pay raise. I'm happy for them and their pay raise, but I hope they don't get lost.
No.
Like every NXT person.
Yeah. Also, fuck that guy.
Who?
Cien Almas.
What do you mean?
Because when we were in New Orleans, I'm like, hey, man, you mind if I get a picture? He's like,
nah, man.
Oh, a female? Fuck yeah. What the fuck, bro?
What are you going to do?
He's like, you don't got, like, fucking tits to show me.
Well, I do, but...
Sorry.
I do, but
They're
do you
man
really want to see
tits.
them?
Well, they're not man tits.
The only one I thought was really lame was Authors of Pain, because they were literally just standing doing nothing.
They were doing nothing. They're like, we don't do pictures.
Unless you come to Access.
Unless you come to Access and pay for it.
Yeah.
So that we get a cut. Moving on. Enough
See,
bitching.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the main event, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan versus Rusev and Aiden English. Eventually, at the end, Daniel hits Rusev with the running knee, but then Nakamura low blows him while the ref isn't looking, and he holds it again. He holds it and stares into Daniel Bryan like, And it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But this distracts Daniel, and when he turns around, Big Cass appears in the ring to hit him with a big boot. And then after the match...
And this whole time, we're expecting someone else to get drafted.
Right.
Like someone big, like another big name. Like I was really hoping, okay, Balor's got to be coming over to SmackDown.
Yeah.
It would be the best thing for him. No, Renee Young comes out.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, Nakamura, why do you do stuff?
And again, and this is where you ruin it, because you say it once, it's great.
Yes.
But now if you're going to say it every week, which I guess he's going to fucking say it
he's
every
going to get
week.
a fucking T-shirt with it.
Yeah, it's going to say no speak English, and English spelled wrong on his T-shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, he says it again, no speak English. And then he comes in his pants, and I thought that was weird.
That was really weird.
Came in his pants right next to Renee.
Right?
I think that's
like,
a sexual
he's like,
assault.
oh, God, every night at 9 on the dot, I come in my pants.
Yeah. Oh, Chrisley's coming on.
Gross.
Yeah. And that's how SmackDown ends, with Big Cass standing in the ring.
Yeah, that's it.
Big Cass. That's the big...
Doing that, pointing up.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
that guy.
So his
Fucking-
first feud, he's going to job to Daniel?
Sure.
Or are you going to have Daniel lose to Big Cass?
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, let's give some awards, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Who is your worst dressed?
I'm gonna go with Riot Squad.
Riot Squad?
Yeah,
Even,
like they're
even Liv?
they're all too.
How about everyone
If
but
you-
Liv? How about Ruby Riot?
How about Ruby Riot?
All right.
If you're gonna be a trio, at least kind of dress the same.
Yeah.
They're all like they all do their own thing.
Yeah.
And Liv is like way over here,
Mm-hmm.
and Ruby Riot's way over here, and Sarah Logan's way over there.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Well, like Liv Morgan's up here.
well, yeah,
she's super hot.
She is.
And like she's kind of got like the I'm a slut, evil chick thing going.
I'm an evil slut.
I'm an evil slut.
Like I'll fuck you, and then I'll fucking
and then Sarah's like
blackmail you.
Sarah's
to
down
pay
here.
my Visa bill.
Right. Thank you. Sarah's down here, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Ruby's like under the Earth's core, somewhere down there. Yeah.
Hawk girl.
Yeah. But for worst dressed, I had Sheamus and Cesaro.
The bar.
Sheamus somehow managed to make his mohawk even worse.
By putting like silver highlights.
Yeah.
In it. Yes.
And then Cesaro still with his mouthpiece. He just looks like he's just...
too many guys with mouthpiece.
Look at this picture I pulled up. Cesaro just looks like a complete moron. So I had both of them.
Okay.
Best dressed?
The Iconics.
The Iconics.
I heart them. I can't stand to listen to them, but I
Right.
heart them.
Carmella in the white outfit is my favorite Carmella. So I'm going with Carmella.
Gotcha.
Worst acting?
Big Case.
Big Case.
The case hole.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how he feels about that, because he's best friends with Enzo.
I know.
Yeah, Big Cass for sure.
Big Cass.
Best acting?
Even though he spit all over his beard in the microphone, Samoa Joe.
He did? Oh, he did. Yeah, he did a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that just shows
looked-
you he's really projecting
It looked
well.
like watching like a porno.
But the more you, but really, like, if you're projecting well, you're gonna spit. Like
That's-
I spit on this microphone. I see a little bit of saliva on there. Really, everyone spits, you know.
Especially Stephanie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's Samoa Joe as well for best acting.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
Hey, Bullet Club's for everyone.
That's right.
Bullet Club.
I had Michael Cole. Jinder must be thinking, "Oh no."
Oh,
Great
no.
explanation.
Yeah.
Best comments?
So my best comment came from Corey Graves, and he said nothing. Byron made some stupid ass pun. I forget what it was, and Corey Graves looks at him and does this.
He just throws his pen
He
at him.
throws
again.
his pen at him. I was like, "That's."
He did that last week, and the pen like shot back at him. Did
Oh,
you
really?
notice that?
Oh, this time it was just like boom.
Yeah.
And it hit
Like
him.
last week, he threw it at Byron. It bounced off Byron, hit Tom Phillips in the neck, and then it went right back to Corey Graves' hand.
and he's like,
And he was just like,
Ta-da!
"What just happened?" Yeah. How about a magic trick?
yeah.
I'm gonna make this pen hit you, then hit him, then come back to me. Ta-da! It's back. Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the suit wasn't cheap. You ought to know you bought it. If you don't stop me, I'm going to do the whole promo.
Do it.
Sit, I want to hear a proposition. Let's wind the clocks back a year. These cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross any of you. I mean, what happened? Your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me, freak, a guy like me. Look, listen, I know why you like to have your little group therapy sessions in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman. You see, Batman has shown Gotham your true colors, unfortunately. Dent, he's just the beginning. Oh, and as for the television so-called plan, Batman has no jurisdiction. He'll find him and make him squeal. I know the squealers when I see them. And what do you propose? It's simple. We kill the Batman. If it's so simple, what? Should I keep going? Why haven't you done already? If you're good at something, never do it for free. How much you want? Half. You're crazy. I'm not. No, I'm not. If we don't deal with this now, soon, a gamble here won't be able to get a nickel for his grandma. Enough from the clown! Let's not blow this out of proportion. You think you could steal from us and just walk away? Yeah, I'm putting the word out. 500 grand for this clown dead. 1 million alive so I can teach him some manners first. All right, so listen, why don't you all give me a call when you want to take things a little more seriously. Here's my card. And then the next scene in the movie, Bruce goes to China.
Best acting.
Sorry if I went too long there. I hope you enjoyed my Joker.
Best acting, Andrew Pisano.
Thanks. Yeah. In the middle of awards.
Yeah.
Where are we? Oh, yeah. Your best comment was Corey throwing the pen. I had The Miz saying, like, we're bigger than the NWO. I just thought that was cool.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst match?
Authors of Pain versus Rhino and Slater, because why? Again?
That was my slow-mo. My worst match was Mandy versus Natalya.
Okay. My slow-mo was the 10-man tag. Because it was all build up to, what? The Mr. Raj doesn't like me? Power slam, the end.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Best match?
Mainly because there was no other matches.
Yeah.
Hardy versus Benjamin?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It was a good match.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
There's nothing else, really.
Yeah, they're both good together.
Yeah.
Worst move?
Patty cake.
You know what? I'm going to delete what I had.
What'd you have?
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I just had Ronda tackling Sonya. Like, no one does that in wrestling. Like, it's either a spear or a clothesline, but Patty Cake takes it.
Patty Cake, yeah.
And Ronda's was so good at Mania. I don't want to give her like a worst move award. But
yeah.
Best move?
The Zigmore?
Yeah.
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 The Clayzag?
Clayzag?
I shot my load when I saw it.
Yeah, the load shooter.
That good.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Worst move? I'm sorry. Worst moment.
SmackDown ending.
SmackDown ending.
With Renee coming in. Hey Nakamura, tell us stuff.
Yeah.
Please don't jizz on me.
Right.
Oh no.
You want to know my worst moment was?
Go on.
Let's do this thing.
Lay it on me? Okay. I'm in the zone now. This is gonna be phenomenal.
Okay.
AJ goes, this is going to be phenomenal. No, it's not. No.
You shut your
it's
whore mouth.
not. You stupid ass.
Yeah.
For sure that. On Raw, because that was when I saw it the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. Best
Yeah.
moment?
Jeff winning the U.S. title and saving us from Orton versus Mahal, number 78.
Yeah. And Orton's the number one contender, but Mahal's getting his rematch.
Which he'll lose.
Which he'll lose. And then I guess it'll be Orton Hardy.
I guess.
Which maybe that'll lead to Orton turning heel.
Maybe.
I hope.
Hopefully.
My best moment was just Ziggler and McIntyre's, forming of their team.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff winning the title was great as well. So, yeah. So that's all for awards. Now let's get to breaking news.
Breaking news.
And we start with some sad breaking news.
Uh-huh.
John Cena and Nikki Bella have announced that they have split up. They sent out a joint statement. It's funny how these celebrities, when they get divorced or break up,
Yeah.
they'll send out these joint statements that basically say, like, we still love each other very much. You know, he's the love of my life. She's the love of my life. And we just love each other. We just love each other so much. Our love will never stop. Then why are you getting divorced or breaking up?
Yeah, tell us.
If you're really, truly in love, you would not be breaking up.
No.
That makes no sense.
No.
So
Look,
it's funny when they do that stupid bullshit because they don't want the tabloids to create drama about them, but they're
Yeah.
going to do that anyway. But
Yeah.
this is, do you think it's real or a work?
oh, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's real.
If you had to guess,
Maybe
you'd
it's
say
for
real?
ratings. Maybe it's for ratings. Well,
Because remember the whole last Total Bellas season, and I just remember from the promos,
yeah.
was Nikki was like, oh, the wedding might not happen now, and it's like dun dun dun.
Maybe it is a work. And then,
So-
like, the season finale in one season is like they get back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Cena is like, I'm so lonely.
So here's what US Weekly said about it.
Oh.
This is what some source at US Weekly said. Nikki's in a place where she's just exhausted by some of the things going on in the relationship. John is the love of her life and she adores him. They still speak, it's just very hard. But right now, she has to focus on herself, which she's not even wrestling. What is she doing?
Yeah.
The source noted that John is a mess about the breakup, and while Bella isn't happy, she's not devastated. No, if this is real, she's devastated. If this is real, she's not going to win the title again.
No.
Because she won the title after she got with John.
Yeah.
And I just can't imagine she's not devastated.
Apparently, their wedding was supposed to take place May 5th in Mexico. They're going to have a Cinco de Mayo wedding in Mexico?
I don't know.
Okay. Isn't that a
They also said she broke up because he wasn't committal about marriage. Oh, you mean that whole engagement was fake?
What?
On WrestleMania?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. And it's so funny, that whole, like, spiel that The Miz gave about, oh, you guys are a fake couple, you're
Right.
idiots.
Oh, turns out they're a fake couple.
All right. Well, so there was a big, like, rumor.
Yeah.
Not rumor, but, like, everyone was wondering, well, how are they going to edit this on the network?
perfect.
And I
Was
think,
this Botchamania that did this?
it
or-
was on We Love Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Waiting so long.
This is when he proposes.
Yeah.
Stephanie Nicole Garcia Colas.
Just 4 names.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
No, John Cena died on the way back to his home planet.
It's
If
so-
anyone's a Simpsons
Oh,
fan,
yeah.
you've seen the Poochie
We don't even have
episode.
to explain it. You
Oh
should know.
my god, it was so good.
That's perfect.
Send me if you want the thing, just DM me. I'll send it to
Yeah.
you. It was fucking hilarious.
Also, the other ones, like it shows, like, the top thing is a picture, like Cena and Nikki have split up. And then it's a video below of Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God, he's cashing in!
cashing in!
Here comes Dolph to cash in!
yeah. Well,
By the way, like, Dolph and Cena are probably friends in real life, and they even did that on Total Divas, where he's trying to, like, break up their relationship.
yeah, he's like,
give me a fucking break.
All those things that you want that John won't give you,
Yeah.
I'll give you them.
I'll give you kids. and a
Clearly, I'm
ring.
not doing shit here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So, yeah,
We'll see. I say they get back together.
probably, yeah. So in other John Cena news, according to Wrestling Observer, the face that runs the place is still #1 in merchandise sales. Now there are 2 people going back and forth for #2.
Okay.
Do you want to give a guess who they are?
Rusev?
No.
Okay. Then go ahead.
AJ Styles and Roman Reigns.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, AJ Styles merch apparently is blowing up.
But it's like I feel like wherever we go, like WrestleMania, I feel like I saw 10 times more Rusev Day shirts.
Oh, absolutely.
Or do you think it's because we like it, we just notice
this
it
could
more?
be an older report.
Right, but do you think it's just because we like that shirt that we just notice it more?
No, I've seen more and more Rusev
Because I
Day
just
shirts.
don't notice Roman. I feel like maybe I don't notice Roman
Yeah.
shirts or style shirts.
They say New Day are also doing strong numbers, but they haven't really released anything.
Well, now it's Vudios, right? What the fuck?
Well,
is that?
Vudios was a special shirt they released at that Superstore,
Yeah.
specifically for New Orleans.
Okay.
Like they did a Wrestle Freaking Mania.
Okay, so that's
yeah.
the voodoo because
Yeah.
it's New Orleans. And New Orleans is famous for its voodoo.
Yeah. Also doing well is Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and Seth Rollins.
Braun Strowman, the Get These Hands shirt?
I guess so.
Now if you have that shirt, it's like, is that Braun saying that or Nicholas?
It's probably for Nicholas now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
want to talk about how Rusev... We talked about this last week, right? That Rusev was taken off the match?
Yeah, so
And Chris Jericho was the replacement?
Rusev was going to face The Undertaker in a casket match.
Yes.
Then he sent out a tweet saying...
Bury me softly, brother.
Yeah, and like in a day or two, they said Chris Jericho will replace Rusev in the casket.
Yeah, and then Chris Jericho tweeted, but it was something like, I've beaten The Undertaker before, I'll beat him again. You know, it was
like your
classic
standard
heel tweet.
Yes. And then
Just
they
a couple
said
days ago.
a couple days ago they said after some what was the word they used?
Superstar shakeup?
No. After
I don't know.
like backing up from Lana,
Yeah, what?
like Rusev's back in the match. So apparently Lana went and blew somebody,
Yeah.
and now Rusev's back in. She took one for the team to get her boy back in the match. And it's kind of ridiculous because Rusev's so over, and all they want to do is bury him. They're like, well, how can we actually bury him? Oh, we'll put him in a casket.
Okay, so let's say you're Vince, and
Yeah.
Rusev, he keeps threatening he's going to leave, right?
Yes.
If these are all true, he keeps threatening he's going to leave. He threatens to leave unless you put him in a Mania match. So Vince's like, fine, I'll put you in the Mania match.
Yeah.
Then he threatens to leave unless he says, put me back in the Taker match. So he puts him back in the Taker match. If you're Vince, I'm just talking about Vince, and you just don't like Rusev that much because you're not pushing him.
Just get rid of him.
Just fire him.
Just do it.
Just get rid of him. If you're tired of him, like, blackmailing you or threatening you that he's going to leave and walk away, just get rid of him.
I think that goes to show just how strong his merch sales are.
Right. I guess. He won't fire Neville.
No.
Neville's still getting paid,
Yeah.
sitting at home for the last, 8 months? When did he lose to Enzo? That's when we last saw him. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
You'd rather pay him than let him leave, Vince? Weird.
Well, I mean, maybe it's in a contract. If we fire you, we got to pay you X amount. I mean, we can pay you
But
less
still,
to do nothing.
Right.
I mean, if you think about it, Neville's losing all credibility.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting on his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he goes to the gym. I'm sure he goes and works the ring.
Sure.
You don't want to get ring rust.
Right.
But he's losing all stock. Like
Every few months we hear that he might be coming back, but it never happens.
yeah, even if they finally let him go, okay, yeah, 90-day no compete clause. So okay, he shows up in 6 months in Ring of Honor,
Yeah.
and maybe some people remember
He'll
him.
join the fucking Bullet Club.
He probably will.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Is that all for news?
Bullet Club for everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that all for news?
That's all I got for news.
Let's get to rumors then.
Yeah, hit that old ass rumor music.
Hey, shut up.
Rumors!
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe!
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God!
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance!
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed!
All right, so another one from Wrestling Observer. So they provided some new information regarding the circumstances around Roman Reigns' loss to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Below are some of the highlights of their quote-unquote. Paul Heyman was actually aware Lesnar was going to beat Reigns by at least a week before the bout.
Okay.
He was the only one who knew other than Vince, and Lesnar knew about a week before the big show. Heyman was apparently
And
working
sure
the
Reigns
media
knew.
all week by letting him think Lesnar was going to UFC, and
They did do that.
knowing he was staying with WWE. Lesnar's deal was apparently ends before SummerSlam, which allows him to negotiate his next UFC fight while still under contract.
So this new deal is till SummerSlam.
It says before SummerSlam. So he may get an extension to do a SummerSlam match and then leave. Reigns was not told he was losing to Lesnar until the day of WrestleMania, and the script for the show actually had Reigns winning via spear after bouncing off the ropes, doing the back and back.
Look,
stupid-
I met Brian Alvarez. I really like Brian Alvarez. He's
Yeah.
a cool guy. But this is, I'm sure Meltzer's the one that reported this. And Meltzer says a lot of stuff. Look, I mean, whatever, he can report whatever he wants, but I don't believe that Reigns didn't know till the day of.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Right.
There's no way.
They're not going to let him think. I mean, maybe they didn't want anyone to leak that Lesnar's actually staying.
Right. Okay.
So there was a good chance that the heated exchange talked about between Lesnar and Vince backstage was actually just a work to get people riled up and talking.
I guess.
Yeah. So that's what I got about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we did Superstar Shakeup. Could be looking at a commentary team shakeup.
Oh God. Oh, Byron for Coachman again?
Yeah. WWE maybe...
Oh, you know what? Corey Graves for Corey Graves. How about
that'd
that
be
one?
a good one.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. WWE may be looking to add women to do color commentary.
Yeah.
And no specifics were given, but some names tossed around were Beth Phoenix, who is wife of our self-proclaimed friend of the show, Edge.
Yeah. He's my friend. He follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, Edge, if you're listening, holler at your boy. Beth Phoenix is called the Mixed Match Challenge.
Right.
Another name is Lita, because she called the Mae Young with Jim Ross.
I mean, it's about fucking time.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I'm surprised Renee Young hasn't been put on there.
Well, she was for NXT, but apparently she didn't do a good job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like she did some.
I
for
also heard
NXT.
she just didn't like commentary.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So.
She just wants to be like if she wasn't in WWE, I think her dream job, and maybe she likes wrestling. She's from Canada. A lot of people from Canada like wrestling. I think her dream job would be like an E reporter.
Yeah.
Like to be on the E channel and be
okay.
like at the red carpet. Oh, so what? George Clooney, you're that.
Someone critique my outfit.
Hey, what are you wearing?
Stinks.
Oh, Renee. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
really?
Jesus.
She does dress like she belongs on the red carpet because they all dress stupid there
Yeah,
too.
they do. So yeah, that's all I got for rumors.
I have one rumor that Velveteen Dream could be getting called up to the main roster soon.
Yeah. I don't think he's ready. I think he needs an NXT title run.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right. That's all for rumors.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess I'll call Joe for trivia.
Or Eric came prepared with some trivia.
Oh, you did?
I did.
That's okay. I'm just going to call Joe.
Okay, cool.
Joe for... No, I'm just kidding.
So, mine's a two-parter.
Two-parters.
Yes. So, since we had just had Superstar Shakeup. What year did the first WWE draft take place?
It's a good thing it's a two-parter. Because this one's easy.
Yeah.
1973. No, 2002.
Yes. All right. And who was the first superstar to be drafted to either Raw or SmackDown?
Flair had... Oh, shit. Flair had Raw. Vince had SmackDown.
Uh-huh.
And Vince had the first pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Did he? Okay, well, whatever. I think the first person taken was The Rock, right?
Yes, it was
Which
The
he
Rock.
wasn't even around at the time.
He wasn't even around.
Vince took The Rock, that's right, yeah. And then Flair took Taker, and Taker got pissed.
Yeah.
He took The Rock, despite The Rock
not being there.
Was already a part-timer.
Yeah. So there's trivia.
All right. Good stuff. All right, let's get to fan questions then.
All right.
Let me just pull them up. Pop Culture Junkie, Pushfire Barry Fantasy Match Types. First one is a ladder match on top of a Hell in a Cell with the title suspended above. So there's a Hell in a Cell and then a ladder.
And titles, okay.
I mean, by then you're just like on the ceiling at that point.
Yeah, okay.
But all right.
Scaffolding.
Elimination Chamber table match.
Okay.
Or King of the Mountain ladder match inside the Punjabi prison. Now, I don't know what King of the Mountain is.
That's a TNA match.
Right, but I don't know. Do you know what it is?
Not really.
So we'll fire that because I don't know what that is.
Mainly because it has Punjabi prison.
Yeah, fuck the Punjabi prison.
Yeah. Bury the Elimination Chamber with tables because it's still just basically Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and then we'll see someone die in the ladder match on the Hell in a Cell.
Exactly.
That's Push that.
Push it.
Push him off the ladder.
Yeah.
Rito, if you could be a WWE superstar for a week, one male and one female, who would you be? Okay, so I've only bring up this question because I just want to state for the record that, Rito, this is not a good question. We love you, buddy, but these questions are dumb, right? Eric's not commenting. Fine. What female do you want to be? I want to be Carmella to touch myself. I mean, what are we supposed to say there?
I feel like that's the answer, like, people are looking for.
Is it?
Yeah, like, they want...
But we've had these questions before.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
They're on older shows.
Rito, you've done much better. You've done much better.
I believe in you, Rito.
We still believe in you, Rito. It's okay. We still love you.
Yeah.
Marcus Muna, but really the answer is Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose and Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
And then I'll just fuck myself.
Next question.
Marcus Muniz, Pushfire Barry. This is my yard, Roman Reigns. Look at my watch, Roman Reigns. Or WrestleMania main event, Roman Reigns.
Fire WrestleMania main event, Roman Reigns. Barry, this is my yard, Roman Reigns. Yeah. And Push, look at my watch, Roman Reigns.
Like, people, it's funny because I think I brought this up 2 years ago when I first saw this Roman Reigns NXT promo.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, he's actually not bad here. And people... This recently got all over the internet again recently, where everyone's like, oh my God, look at this video of Roman Reigns doing this promo. It's amazing. It's not bad.
It's not that it's amazing. It's just he does such garbage every week. It looks amazing by proxy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not great by any means, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, next to Andrew, I look amazing.
What does that mean?
But you get me by myself, and I'm all right.
What the fuck is that bullshit? That's great. Okay. Well.
Aww.
Anyways.
Oh, we hurt his feelings.
No, just you. Not we. They didn't hurt my feelings.
They did. They made me say it.
Oh, okay. Great. Who was that? Who made you say it? Was it Rito?
It was Rito. It was Rito.
It was you, damn it.
It was Rito.
Where's my bastard Rito?
What's that title belt? What do you want me to say?
Oh, what's that title? You want me to shoot everyone? Chief Wiggum. Ryan Batasweski, how much longer do you think they'll push the caption graphics before WWE realizes they're ridiculous? Did they not? They didn't do it this week, right?
Kids love that shit. So
but they didn't
forever.
They didn't do it this week, right?
Well, they kind of did one with the New Day, where they talked about all the teams that they've beaten. No, the Bar. They did it with the Bar. When the Bar talks about, oh, we beat the New Day, and it we shattered the Shield. We broke the Hardy Boys.
Did not shatter the Shield. Those fucking liars.
I know.
Naj Omari, who comes more? Vince for Reigns, Josh for Nia Jax, or Shinsuke since turning heel?
Ooh, Shinsuke since turning heel.
All right.
He's 0 for 2, or 2-0.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Alex G, will you ever do a live commentary during an episode of Raw, SmackDown, or a pay-per-view? Maybe.
I could try to...
It's just weird because... It's not an easy thing to do.
It's going to be more like a reaction thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, and look, he just
you know
did
what?
Oh, my mama mia.
That's not a bad idea. Because doing it live, because then you have to watch Raw, but then you have to pull up our live feed and watch our reactions, but the live feed will be behind what you're watching on Raw.
Yes.
So what we could do maybe one day is just record us watching it, and then I can edit the best parts and just post it later. That would be the thing
I'll
to do.
try to do that for like a pay-per-view. I'll try to film it with my phone, or we'll bring the camera or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out one day. Whenever I can watch pay-per-views again or something.
Maybe like a Patreon thing, like reactions too.
Bobby Kays, do you think Roman strangles Vince with a chain when they get dirty? I think Vince strangles Roman with a chain.
Yeah.
I think it's the other way around.
He calls him a bastard.
You're my bastard.
Yeah.
Carol Johnson, did WWE screw themselves by painting the women's title, tag titles, and universal titles red and blue? You know those belts will never switch shows, only the mid-card titles. Well, you know that because, especially the women, because it's called the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, regardless of the
SmackDown
color.
Women's Championship.
Yeah.
I guess you could swap the Universal and WWE if the Universal wasn't red. But you can just do it anyway and make it blue.
You can do anything you want because wrestling isn't real.
That's right. Bipolar Steve, if you had to book a match at a pay-per-view with Mark Henry, who does he feud with? What kind of match?
A 6-foot hoagie.
I mean, he's had plenty of pay-per-view fights, right?
Yeah.
How about Samoa Joe and have Samoa Joe beat the big guy?
Yeah.
to
That
put
could
Joe
work.
over.
Yeah.
Jason Deerham, did Kurt Angle not get the email from Stephanie regarding Sammy and Kevin because he gave her his fake email address, kurt.angle@nofreakinway.com?
That's the reason.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I have an email there.
Yeah?
Nofreakinway.com.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to email you sometime.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Don't send me spam though.
Too late. All right, that's all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review, just like Eric's hand. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. We have t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for exclusive rewards. And that's the only place you can hear or watch the NXT recaps.
Yes.
So you want to see NXT recaps? Patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling.
That's the way to do it.
Eric, say something stupid.
Something stupid.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong